Sports Medicine Australia says the safety of athletes competing in events across Queensland is at risk after the state government withdrew its funding for the organisation. And it says regional areas like the Sunshine Coast will be the first affected.
The Noosa Tri is the second largest triathlon event in the world and pumps millions of dollars into the local economy. There's so much at stake if something goes wrong.
Triathlon is really an extreme sport and people often will push themselves extremely hard.
Dr Richard Heath has been in charge of the event's medical team for the past 18 years. It's a complicated job made easier by Sports Medicine Australia.
The number of casualties at Noosa has halved in the last 5 years. Now that's not due to us being very brilliant, it's due to the fact that the message from Sports Medicine Australia is getting out to the athletes.
But the organisation is losing its state government funding, or $175,000 per year. Sports Minister Phil Reeves says services at sporting events won't be affected and has invited SMA to apply for a different grant. It says its current research program is irreplaceable.
Things have changed a lot in sports medicine. 40 years ago, people used to think you'd heat injuries, and now we know, and everyone knows now, that you put ice on injuries. These things like this happening all the time.
Cotton Tree's Judy Gleeson is a trainer and a mum, and recently combined the roles when her son was injured in a football game. Along with others, she fears clubs could collapse under the weight of insurance costs, or even worse.
We'd be going back to the olden days where the kids just weren't looked after, and it was dangerous, very dangerous.
And our most important lifesavers fear they'll be the next target.
Once they pull part of government funding from one body, are they looking at pulling surf life saving funding, down the track?
SMA is organising a community forum so locals can voice their concerns. Ashlyn O'Connor, 7 News.